Okay, here we go. How's everyone doing? We're playing Harvester tonight. It's a good one. This. It touted itself as the most violent game in history. Don't believe that's true. Hi, Kevin. So what do you think should be the first RPG? Lunar? Well, Lunar 2, I'd do. I think I'd skip over Lunar. Yeah. Dude, that's some nice tits. Oh, cool. I'm glad you guys just decided to change the size of the fucking resolution of the game. That's just randomly, huh? That'll be lots of fun throughout the entire night. Okay. Point and click. A clarinet, obviously some fat high school girl left there. Yeah. Apparently I can punch in this game.
Leave me alone, Steve, or I'll tell Mom on you. Mom's in the kitchen, and if you bug me, I'll call her.
Look, do you know me?
Wish I didn't, 'cause then you wouldn't be my brother, and I'd have your room, and all the presents at Christmas. Though I will soon enough anyway, 'cause you're a lousy rat.
You're my brother?
No, duh.
Listen, I don't mean to, bug you, but I can't seem to remember anything. Will you please just tell me who you are?
Mom, Steve is bugging me.
Steve, leave Hank alone right now.
Steve, are you talking to me?
Yeah, only I don't want to be, 'cause I'm trying to watch my cowboy show.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm telling you, I need your help. I've lost my memory.
Have not. Cut it out.
I'm telling you the truth.
You always were a kidder, Steve. Leave me alone. I'm sick.
What's wrong with you?
I got a headache and a stomachache.
Then why aren't you in bed?
'Cause I want to watch my cowboy show.
You look all right to me.
I'm not faking. I couldn't go to school because I'm sick. Daddy's sick in bed too. And Mom believes me anyway. So shut up.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color? On a TV?
Well, I think I've seen a colored television before.
Have not. Quit it or I'm gonna tell.
Hey, look at that. Your mother lets you watch this stuff?
Sure. This is part of history. What made America great. And besides, blood and guts are needed. Well, you can't stop me, so let me alone. Or else.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color?
Well,
Have.
Hey, look at that.
Well, and I'm glad your kid.
So you can just put yourself in a cycle by accident.
Your dad is asleep?
Me and Mom went at it last night pretty hard. I saw what she did to him. It was pretty bad.
What did she...
Like you don't know. I saw you and her on the couch last Wednesday night. Guess that's why she's grounded now. Huh. Too bad you wouldn't pay me and I had to tell. Huh.
What are you talking about? What girl?
What? Is there another one too? Wait till I tell.
I don't know what girl you're talking about.
All summer, it's been Stephanie this and Stephanie that. And now you don't remember? You think I'm dumb or something?
No, I just can't remember anything, like I said.
Well, you better remember quick, 'cause the wedding's in 2 weeks.
What?
Leave me alone so I can watch TV.
That's a weird-looking television. Come to think of it, this whole place looks totally retro.
What do you mean, retro? All TVs look alike.
Sure, basically. But this is one old-fashioned clunker.
Old-fashioned? It's brand new.
Yeah, but look at the tube. Where's the remote control?
What's that?
This
Now that I
full
think about
motion
it,
video is pretty
I
clunky.
can't remember.
And what was that you said about retro rockets?
No, retro. It means... Oh man, I know what I mean. That everything here is wrong. But I can't picture the difference.
Then shut up and quit bugging me. I'm watching my cowboy show.
Right,
Good.
Where are you going? Clicking on the kitchen makes you leave the house.
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me?
I
Yeah,
guess
there's
not.
a point and click.
Hey, how come you
Well,
haven't
it
been
is and it
putting the
isn't,
paper
because
out for me
you
in
also
the
have,
morning?
like, a punch.
Well, I don't, you selfish punk. How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
So what? You don't get paid for picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do?
It's supposed to be a really weird
Listen,
game,
start
so I
putting
wanted
that
to check
paper
it
out
out.
and everything will be
I
in
kind
shape,
of remember
okay?
it, and I
That's
kind
all
of
I
don't.
want. That and a pair of sneakers.
I don't remember the kid
Walking
mentioning
this route
seeing his
every day
parents
has
go
worn
at
holes
it.
in mine. Say, you got any spare sneakers? Oh, gee whiz. Look, if you find any, I'd be willing to trade you for them. Something really neato. Think about it. See you later, alligator.
Okay, you can leave. See, I have a punch. I can punch all the way up, in the middle, and down. Let's go to the general store. Oh my.
Can I help you, dear? This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Gein Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
Pshaw, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm
He's a
serious,
kidder.
I need some
It's the
help.
second time.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia. In which case, I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory. In which case, I'd advise you to visit the Sergeant at Arms over at the lodge. That man gives me the willies. Speaking of willies, how's your father?
Don't know. Haven't seen him.
Care to buy anything today?
Is it referencing his penis?
Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
Okay, I'm out of here. This lady's annoying me.
I need some help. Mr.
Postmaster Boyle, what can I do for you today? Sorry, youngster, we're out of applications right now.
Come on, you must have one around here somewhere.
Well, I do have the master.
This game
but
is, like,
you
poorly
can't write on
programmed.
that, and I only make copies once a month on the button, regular as clockwork. Afraid not, son. You can't get them anywhere but the post office. I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And even then, I can't guarantee you'll get an application. The line is always long, and there are never enough to go around.
It's very important that I get in quickly.
That's what they all say. Postmaster Boyle, I'll
I feel
just
like
die
that's
if
a
I don't
part
get
of the
it
game
locked.
that's
Can't
supposed
make
to
an
happen,
exception,
if
young
I
man.
remember
Just
correctly, but
wouldn't be
I
right.
haven't like triggered any conversation about the law.
Don't mumble, son. Can't understand you. Don't mumble, son. Can't understand you. Don't mumble, son. Can't understand you. Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Only initiates may enter the Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon.
Did you say something?
I did not speak, but my mind touched yours.
Telepathy. But
Only those who seek enlightenment warrant my attention. Do you hunger for true knowledge?
Yes, I'd like to join the
There are
lodge.
always obstacles to the path. You must first fill out an application to be considered for initiation into the mysteries.
How mystical.
You must fill out the job application to join the lodge. Put down your pager number.
Members of the Order are privy to many hidden truths.
such as...
They know what the trees whisper to the wind to make it howl. They know what the worm knows as it squirms in a rotting leg. They know what you've forgotten. When you find the
Right.
path, truth will be revealed
That's not cool.
to you.
This
When you
lodge
possess
seems
the
lame.
truth, you will know what you knew. And if anything remains forgotten, then it was never worth the knowing. Have you obtained?
Not yet.
If you would find knowledge, you must.
Yeah, see, so I can trigger the conversation about the lodge application before entering the lodge.
Harvest seems strange to you. Nothing is quite as it seems, or should be.
This guy looks like
Such
he's
is the way
fucking
of all
constantly.
things
He's like
reviewed
thinking
from the
really
top of
hard
the
about
spectrum.
farting.
Only within this lodge can the truth be found.
I can't believe they didn't at least put in like a reply for fuck you. If you want to join the lodge, you should probably dress cooler. Let's go to the missile base.
Halt! Who goes there?
They tell me my name is Steve.
All right. This is Section 21. Keep your distance, son. I wouldn't want to have to blow your head off.
That makes two of us.
So you're the amnesiac, huh? Just another draft-dodging ploy the way I see it. But at least you're not an alien. You see their ships every now and then. Sometimes Swell bags one in the woods.
Who are you?
Colonel Buster Monroe, commander of the Harvest Nuclear Missile Installation.
Why doesn't that
Keeping
guy have
America
fucking
safe
legs?
from those who would dye our flag red, white, and pink.
He has no
These
legs.
are nuclear missiles?
Goddamn right they are. Every one of them ready to rain death on the Ruskies. All I gotta do is hit the button and blammo! The price of vodka goes through the roof. Along with the vodka.
Well, I suppose you have, you know, safeguards against accidents?
Safeguards? Don't be such a weak sister. There are no safeguards. This is the 50s.
Then you have sole control of the, missiles.
That's right. Been in charge here since WW2. When I got my lower torso shot off in the war. Those pantywaists in Washington wanted to stick me behind a desk. To hell with that. They owed me. I left my legs in Dusseldorf. They owed me. Of course, they felt that after the trauma of having to crawl from Germany to England trailing my intestines behind me, I was too emotionally unstable to continue in the military. That's why they gave me this nice cushy job and put me in charge of the nuclear missiles. Why are you asking about the button, son?
Why you
I'm
asking
just a...
about that?
Don't get your panties in a bunch, mister. The button is perfectly... I keep it on my person all the time. No commie bastard is getting his mitts on this button. No siree, Bob. No one initiates a nuclear holocaust and harvest
It
except
changes
me.
resolution.
Now, doesn't that make you feel
Wow, this game has
better?
dynamic resolution. It's amazing.
Remember, duck and cover.
So you can't punch the guy with no legs.
Steve, how's your father? Is he better?
About the same, I guess.
He's been away from work for weeks, and when I call your house, your mother won't let me talk to him.
I haven't seen him either.
This is a fine kettle of fish, I must say, though I am glad to see you taking an interest in the business in your dad's absence.
Who are you?
Aw, Steve, I didn't want to believe that amnesia hokum. Now you're saying you don't remember your pal Pat O'Reilly?
What's with all the cats? This a slaughterhouse or a kennel?
Oh, them? They eat the scraps, that's all.
Yeah, but look at... Isn't there some kind of health department that keeps tabs on these things?
Are you going to work at the health department, Steve? Or here? Maybe I get sick of do-gooder busybodies sucking around
Tara,
here all
no.
the time. A man's
What
up
is
to
it?
his elbows in guts all day, every day. What more do they want from him? What exactly is wrong with your dad?
I don't know. I can't get in to see him. Look, I'm not kidding about the amnesia. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were such a kidder, Steve.
Funny how that's beginning to sound like a stock answer. Like it was coached.
You sure are acting like a kidder, son. With your dad ill, you're gonna need to start behaving like an adult, especially if you're gonna take over the family business. You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a strong stomach. A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing up and digging the bits of intestine out from my fingernails, I must confess I don't have much appetite for red meat. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've
I'll check it
got
out.
to have it. So when you can do this all day,
and help yourself to a juicy red
I always
steak
found Juan
afterwards,
online was
then
still
by
around.
golly, you can call yourself a butcher. Of course, amnesia would certainly help that, wouldn't it?
Come to think of it, I don't see any cattle around here. Where do you keep the animals?
Does it matter? The end product is all the customer cares about, Steve. And we only carry the finest meat, only the juiciest cuts. Once you take over the business, you'll realize the importance of maintaining quality while cutting costs. We know what we're doing here, Steve. If we didn't, would the lodge use us to cater their affairs? Listen, Steve, I've never met a group of individuals as upstanding as the Order. You ought to think about joining the lodge. You really should.
Well, apparently you can't make extra copies of the fucking application, you stupid piece of shit.
The Order of the Harvest Moon sponsors a weenie roast on the lodge grounds every summer, which we cater, though they tend to get their meat elsewhere the rest of the year.
I wonder why.
Heck, the best way to find out is to sign up with them. They're a great organization, Steve. They do wonderful work, just like us butchers. They do what needs to be done.
Then how do they support themselves? Membership dues?
From what I hear, the work is its own reward. Don't read you, Steve. Don't read you, Steve. Don't be such a stranger, Steve. And my best to you.
Fuck you.
Steve, good of you to drop by, big guy. Haven't seen you since graduation. A lot of changes, I hear.
You could say that.
Good, good. That's a nice part of my job. Turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper. Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Who are you?
You know very well I'm Mr. Harold, the principal of Gain Memorial. Steve, I've heard about this amnesia nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the lodge by now, fine young fellow like yourself. But now, I think maybe you need a little more quality time. Boy, I sure miss the old newspaper. The sheriff never did investigate that fire properly. Call it a newspaper man's instinct, though I can't imagine why Sheriff Dwayne would cover up anything. I mean, the only ones who stood to profit from the newspaper going out of business was the owner of the TV station, and Mr. McKnight had an airtight alibi. Still, if not for the fire, I never would have wound up as principal of Gain Memorial. Surely mine is the most important position in Harvest. The ability to mold young minds. That's power. You might think Sheriff Dwayne's the most important man here, big guy. But he only deals with my failures. When I do my job right, the sheriff never sees a thing.
Why do you keep calling me big guy?
A sign of respect, lad. As principal, my station is higher than yours now, but you never know
That's
what
an
the future
interesting
holds.
question, Kevin.
And if that were the case, you'd be my...
Okay.
Drop in again soon.
He is. Probably has an enlarged prostate. Alright, I'm gonna go piss off this guy. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, let's go get the pen.
Well, hello there. How about some cookies?
Who are you?
That's a fine way to talk to your mother.
You're my mother?
That's right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
I don't remember you.
Oh,
No, you don't understand. I can't remember where I am or even who I am.
land's sake, stop your joshing, won't you? Honestly, Steve, I thought you'd grow up a little after graduation.
So
I really hope that I can just make everyone kill me.
Your name will be M.U.D. Mud if you don't stop teasing me, young man.
Listen, this may sound strange, but I've lost my memory. Do you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious.
Sure, and next you'll be telling me you don't remember Hank and your little sister.
Sister!
Shh, you'll wake her. I just put her down to sleep. If she wakes up, she'll just want to eat again. Darn it, I'm busy, and if you think I'm going to play along with this nonsense, you're crazy.
Fine. Maybe I am crazy. I can't rule that out. Why can't you just help me a little?
Now you've done it. Are you happy? There, there. Did your brother scare... Darn that wasp woman. She's a monster, that's what she is.
Wasp woman?
Tetsuya Crumb is going to hear about this. I want you to go to her house right now and give her a piece of my mind.
I don't know where she lived.
Honestly, you can't miss a house covered with paper nests. Steve, you tell her to mind her own beeswax, or by golly, I'll take it up with the PTA. Or the lodge.
What's the PTA got to do with anything?
Show some respect, Steve.
Pay attention,
the
Lucian.
PTA has a lot of clout in Harvest. We run the charity bake sale, the annual blood drive.
I don't know.
My
It ate a
gosh, we even
bug?
have ties to the lodge.
The baby ate a bug? A poorly drawn bug?
Annual blood drive, huh?
If you knew how much blood we get, you'd be more
Until it hurts, I suppose.
until it hurts. Even Hank will have to donate. Of course, lodge members are exempt. Remember that.
Hey, either way, no one's sticking me with a needle.
We don't use needles.
Hank, that kid over by the television?
Your little brother is homesick from school today, and I won't have you scaring him with this amnesia poop.
Is he really sick?
Look at the show he's watching. Wouldn't you say he's sick? I'd make him stop, but oh, I'm so busy baking cookies for the Harvest PTA Charity Bake Sale.
I don't know. I need to think.
Honestly, skipping out of a charity affair.
I don't know.
You missed me setting off nuclear weapons earlier, Lucy.
Dare use that language around me. You're lucky your father didn't hear you. Or Stephanie, for that matter. How do you think she'd feel knowing her fiancé was a gutter mouse? Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me? There now. See how easy... See you later, Alex.
I think it's perspective and a poorly made game.
It's not often that I get visitors.
Are you the wasp woman?
I am Tetsuo Crumb. The ignorant of Harvest called me the Wasp Woman. A pejorative, no doubt, born of fear and a poverty of imagination.
I don't understand.
The politics of honey, the Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps.
Also ask the old lady about pleasure.
A great deal of pleasure. The wasp is a sensual being, not a laborer. Hedonistic instead of industrial. Some think them quick to anger. In truth, they are easily swayed to ecstasy. They penetrate your flesh, and the muscular contractions in their thorax as they pump venom could be likened to the muscular, each painful.
I don't want to hear that lady say ejaculation. So you can't just like punch people? What kind of game is this? Yeah, I know, she's all like getting dusty old
Hello,
shoot
Steve.
wet.
How's the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm all right.
All right? You should be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into. If you haven't gotten into
I
it
tried.
already.
Wouldn't let me.
Speaking of which, I heard Stephanie was grounded.
Right. And you are?
You always were a kidder, Steve. I'm Mr. Johnson, remember? Glad you stopped by.
6 times.
Just got
Everyone calls him a
finished
kidder.
waxing the Tucker. I could use a little relaxation. But since Edna's not here,
Nah, I'm
bye
good.
now.
Fuck you, dude.
Please excuse the mess. They've done wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do!
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it. Oh, cut it out, Spots, honestly. Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's from 1996.
There you go, Spot. So, Steve, bet you don't remember me. Heard about that short in the old wiring. I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department. Don't be silly. Everyone thinks that amnesia kick is a scream. Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, it's my job to keep abreast of developments in the community, to better serve you, the public. I'm sure you'll be thrilled when you learn of the many civic improvements we have planned for your fire department.
Such
as... This is like fucking ridiculous.
Well, don't tell any of the others, but I've secured a bolt of the most divine mauve material. I've hidden it because, well, if any of these Marys got a hold of it, it'd be gone in a jiffy.
Yeah, this is
so
like
fucking hush hush.
Like we get it, the firemen are flaming, right?
And if I have any left, cross your fingers. I'm going to make everyone matching mauve pillow cozies.
Those are civic improvements.
Don't be such a party pooper, Steve. We're talking about art. Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvard since the newspaper building burned down. Though I'll admit that the Wasp Woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen. Isn't that right, Spots? Spots is a dandy watchdog, but like the rest of us, he has one awful vice.
Seriously.
None of us can resist a nice cut of meat.
Dude.
Bye-bye.
It's like...
Can't talk now, Steve. Bye-bye.
Stop it! You're messing me up!
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go.
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning to do. Rush, rush.
Anyone else hear that? Rush, rush. What? Oh, I got it. Ha 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 ha. The guys who wrote this thought they were pretty fucking funny.
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here's Loomis.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then, we haven't met before?
Of course we have. But I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play along. I sure hope this is just a prank and not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean. or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding. Say what? Say what? Now that's a place you don't want to wind up, boy. We've got a 3 strikes and you're out rule here in Harvest. You get arrested the 3rd time, you never get out of jail alive. So don't
I'm bored.
stop on by.
No, you fucker, Steve. Say what? Say what? Oil me up, big boy. Say what?
Did you...
There are all you applications are available at the Postmaster Boyle disseminates them.
Applications are available at the
Then I just fill it out and return it to you, or what?
You may find it difficult to obtain an application. You will no doubt need to find some way to persuade Postmaster Boyle to give you one in the middle of the month, as it is against his rules. Have you obtained?
Not yet.
If you would find... Whether you do or not matters little to me. Many are... Have you...
Not yet.
If you... Harvest.
Let's see if I can get this guy.
Have you obtained?
Not.
If...
Okay.
Whether...
Alright, so he won't kill you. Alright, hang on a second. No, thank you, Psycho. Alright, I'm gonna get that fucking application. Alright. Okay, did it save? Did it fucking save?
Yes?
I need some...
Post. Sorry, youngster.
Come on. You...
Well, Afraid not, son. I'm sorry.
It's very important.
That's what... Next time you... Sorry, son. No time to talk. Neither rain nor... Don't mumble, son. Can't understand you. Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah. Howdy back, Mr...
Pete Swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter. And it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say. Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just... Nice to see you again,
Yeah,
Steve.
is that a... Never mind. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not... This game is filled with, social pitfalls?
Have you...
Not yet.
If you... Whether you...
So you're not gonna tell me. Postmaster.
Stephen.
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me,
I don't
true
know.
or
How many
false.
times was that?
Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our society
needs.
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare, and my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should...
Why should I be interested, Mr.
Of all the spots in Harvest...
What kind of...
If I knew, I'd be a member. I'd say it's been a pleasure.
Is that Tony Danza right there? Looks like Tony Danza. I think Tony Danza stays at that hotel? Caked with the dust of indifference. Dude, what is with this guy's walk? Like, am I supposed to take him to go, like, poop? Because it looks like he's like walking, trying not to poop. Boxcar Willie.
What? In the doghouse. Good.
I literally have no idea where to go. These people are not fucking helpful.
There he is, my future son-in-law. And how's he doing today? What brings him to the Potsdam household, huh? Huh? Oh, you'll have to ask the missus about that. Stephanie's grounded to the wedding. Can't have her changing her mind at the last minute. Not with all that meat at stake. Meat is the foundation of any decent society. Everyone needs at least 3 servings of red meat a day. And anyone who says otherwise is a commie. And once you're married to Stephanie, I'll be part of the family too. And your father will give me all the meat I want.
Oh yeah, my dad's gonna give you all the meat, dude.
Kinda makes up for not getting into the lodge. Stop mumbling, Steve. I can't
Why are you so anxious to get into the lodge?
There's wonders inside. I've heard there's more meat in there than they know what to do with. Now that you're of age, Steve. Stop mumbling, Steve. I can't understand you at all. Sorry. You'll have to ask Mrs. Pop.
Hello, Steve. Have you flossed today?
Was it just the same lady? Oh, it is the same lady.
Well, Stephanie,
Why?
I'm sure I don't know. Mr. Poston has sent her to her room, and in her room she'll stay until Mr. Poston says otherwise. Probably until the wedding. Mr. Poston feels there's too much at stake to allow Stephanie...
She doesn't want to get married either.
Are you saying you don't want to marry my daughter?
I don't know your daughter, Mrs. Potsdam. Why is she grounded? Afraid she'll run away
No! She's as delighted as we are about the wedding. Every bit as delighted as we are. But she might get hit by a car, or a falling piano, or who knows what. Mr. Poston wants us all to be one happy family, and he... I don't see any reason why not. Give my regards to your parents.
What were you thinking, attacking someone like that, with so many witnesses around? You'll have plenty of time to think about it, boy.
Somebody help me! What do you people want from me?
Too late for that, boy. Ain't it, Sergeant?
Indeed it is, Sheriff. Answers may only be found in the lodge, and you must be alive to seek them.
Okay. Oh my fucking god.
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy. Yeah?
I'm gonna start speed running this game. Give me my goal.
Hello, Steve. Well,
Why?
I'm... Give my regard. Hello, dear. She's upstairs. Go. Give my regards to your parents.
Who are you? What are you doing in my room?
Haven't you heard? We're getting...
So, you're the one. Steve, isn't it?
You mean...
I mean, I don't know anyone. I don't remember anything. How many times do I have to say it?
Just one, Stephanie, because I can't remember a damn thing either.
Really? Oh God, I thought it was just me.
You're not alone. Can you tell me what's going on here?
Those people downstairs have locked me in my room. They say I'm grounded until the wedding. They claim to be my parents. I can't dispute it because I can't... Do you have any idea?
No, but I'm...
Yeah. I can't remember anything. But I feel in my heart that the woman downstairs is not my mother. She's like this... I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees it.
Join the club. But we can't both be crazy, Stephanie.
Either way, something really weird is going on here. I've got to escape, and so do you. Because in a way, whether you know it or not, I think we're both grounded. It's been hell.
They won't tell you.
Each one blames the other for grounding me. They make up different excuses. Different things. Every morning, a weird boy comes to the house and picks up the paper. He doesn't deliver the paper. He picks up scrap paper that Miss Potsdam sets out on the porch for him. Some mornings she forgets, and the boy gets...
Anything else you can tell me?
I hear these weird scraping sounds in the bathroom sometimes. Like something is sliding along the wall.
Well,
Claws, maybe. And Mr. Potsdam. I don't like the way my dear daddy looks at me.
You don't think they're dangerous, do you?
I think this whole place is dangerous. I think we've got... Everything in Harvest seems to revolve around this damned law. Mom keeps telling me that women can't join, but she keeps pressuring me to get you to join.
Interesting. Maybe if I want answers, I should go right to the source and get a membership application.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
Probably what happens.
You think the lodge is some kind of trap?
Shoot video.
I think
for
all
and
of
then
Harvest is a trap.
If that's true, maybe joining the lodge is the way out.
Look, why not explore the town a little? I can't get out of here, but if I could, that's what I'd do. Maybe you...
You're really afraid of the lodge.
I look at that building. All it...
I mean, look at the damn thing. Seem like a harmless bunch of Masons to you?
The wedding is only 3 weeks away. Thanks. But I wouldn't marry anyone with things...
Yeah, well, they can't force us to go through with it. If it comes down to it, we just won't take the vow.
I don't think anything in Harvest is that simple.
Why?
Potsdam wants the meat your father promised him. Your parents want to force you to settle down. Mrs. Potsdam wants to have the wedding in the lodge.
Escape?
Harvest is a prison, Steve. Of course. Maybe my amnesia is...
Maybe we really...
Neither of us has bumps on our heads if that...
Have you been able to remember anything else?
Well, I have had these recurring dreams. Just fragments, really. Strange, abstract images. Liquid, chrome. Well, have you thought about how to escape Harvest?
The music is tied to the audio.
You're not making sense. You're not making...
Escape?
Harvest is a Of course I... Come back and visit me.
I play a lot of games where you can flush the toilet. I wonder what it says about me. I have Phantasmagoria. But in Phantasmagoria... There we go. You can't do this. 7 discs of garbage.
What were you thinking? Attacking someone like that? With so many witnesses around? You'll have plenty of time to think about it, boy.
Somebody help me! What do you people want from me?
Too late for that, boy. Ain't it, Sergeant?
Indeed it is, Sheriff. Answers may only be found in the lodge, and you must be alive to see them.
That... What the hell? Wow, they used old pieces of electronic equipment. Alright, finally I got a save. Yeah. Of course I did.
Only initiate.
Did you?
I.
Oh man, I forgot.
Forbidden. You must first. Applications are available at the post office. Postmaster Boyle disseminates them to the uninitiated.
Then I just fill it out and return it?
You may find it difficult to obtain an application. You will no doubt need to find some way to persuade Postmaster Boyle to give you one in the middle of the month, as it is against his rules. When you do, however, bring it to me, and if you are worthy, you will be put to the test.
Okay then.
Alright, let's go to the post office and see if I can talk this fucking idiot to give me one.
Yes?
I need some help.
Postmaster. Sorry, youngster.
Come on. You must have one around here somewhere.
Well, I do have the master, but you can't write on that. And I only make copies once a month on the button. It's not the effort, son. It's the principle. We must adhere to our stand. I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And even then, I can't guarantee you'll get an application. The line is...
It's very important.
That's what they all say. Postmaster Boyle, I'll just die if I don't get into the lodge. I certainly don't wish to discourage you from joining, young man. That's just what you should be striving for. But I can't break... Don't mumble, son. Don't mumble, son. Next time you post...
Okay. Seriously, that's the most, like, lame thing to ever say, is that
applications are available at the post office. Fill one out. Fill out the forms.
Can I help? Well, they say it.
Don't know.
Care to buy? Okay, dear. You check back and come back.
They really are. They're like so uncool about it.
What? In the Good.
Well, hello?
You're my mother?
That...
I don't remember you.
Of course.
No, you don't.
Land sakes. Honestly, Steve.
So that...
You're...
Listen.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Sure, and next...
Right. Let's see.
Sister!
Shh, I just put her down to sleep. If she wakes up... Darn it, I'm bit.
Fine.
Now you've done... There. Darn that wasp woman. She's a monster, that's what she is.
You must get your soul purchase receipt notarized.
Who's Spark?
Who cares about that prancing, fire hydrant squatting sissy boy right now? Your sister's eating a tarantula and you're still fooling around.
If she's my sister.
Enough! Go bother Hank or Stephanie, why don't you? I'm trying. Don't forget to put the papers out.
Yes, wait. Can I force the passage of time here? No. I think I've fucking been everywhere. I've been there before. Oh, I haven't been here.
Oh, Steve, what are you doing sneaking up on me like that? God, for a second I thought you were Mr. Johnson. What would you like to order? Sure. And my name's Edna Fitzpatrick. I'm not the one with amnesia.
Then you believe me.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I guess I've changed. I'm not kidding.
Now, Steve, faking amnesia won't help anything. If you don't want to marry Stephanie, then don't. But don't play sick, for heaven's sake. I'd expect that from... There isn't a nicer girl in Harvest than Stephanie, Steve. You should...
I don't remember that happening.
Honestly, you men are so childish. I don't know what it is about marriage that turns even... Stop by any...
Hi, what's your name?
Karen,
What are you doing?
playing. My mom is working, so I gotta...
Not now, maybe.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'm at a loss at this point. Oh, here, Nate. I have something for you.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do!
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it. Oh, cut it out, Spots, honestly. Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up. There you go, Spot. So, Steve. Please, it's not the subject, it's the process. Don't be such a party pooper, Steve. We're talking about art. Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvest since the newspaper building.
This whole thing's like a weird...
Bye-bye.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a weird experimental film.
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning to do.
Oh!
I'm gonna blow everything up. And then I'm gonna turn on...
Those... Remember...
If you go back.
Halt! It's just... That's good. I'm glad you stopped by again. I want you to infiltrate those firemen, mister. There's a lot of art going on over there. I want to make sure they haven't turned into commie bastards. Remember?
Alright, finally, someone gave me something to do.
Sorry, Steve. After...
Can't talk now, Steve. I'm in... Come again? Art enriches the community, Steve. No less than a pulsing fire hose or a fireman beating down a... Come again? Bye-bye.
Stop it! You're...
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
Halt! It's just... What do you want? I knew it. They won't leave me alone.
Oh boy. My answers lie with nowhere, Nate. Nowhere whatsoever. Yeah, I already did give it up. I'm starting Lunar 2 this week, by the way. So. I got it set up today. Poop? What about poop? What, you don't want to play Lunar 2? Oh, that's clever. Lunar 2 Eternal Poo. I'm never purchasing an EA game again. You know you have to run a separate program outside of Steam called Origin to play a game. And then whenever you start it, it verifies your files for like 3 minutes. And probably charges you for 600 microtransactions. Oh, that's right. Was that Lunar 2? That was from Lunar 2, isn't it? There we go. It's been a while since I played it. I forgot that the dragon claims the diamonds that people collect are its poop. Which is really weird.
He was killed by a cave-in. Imperial excavation is making these tunnels unstable.
Back to Jedi surfing.
Get in there!
Seer, I'm under an Imperial dig site. They got a lot further than we thought.
We can't worry about that now. The Empire's identified you as the Jedi from Bracca. They're searching for the Mantis as we speak.
Can't you move the Mantis?
It's too risky to start the engine.
Can you move it?
Power discharge will draw their attention immediately.
I'll be back as fast as I can.
He runs so weird. It's so unnatural, like. Oh. He's built weird. Who wants some real Wookiee pizza?
We'll kill all of you. Your turn. We'll defeat you. Too much for you. Target is highly mobile. Step back, I've got this. After him before he escapes. We'll wipe out all traitors. Won't beat me. Enemy his stride.
Stim, now!
Like tennis. Can't stand against me.
Moving out. Oh, okay. Something was in there. What's that? Thanks for the help. Hey! Something we can use?
Dude. Okay, so his, well, at least I got one and I didn't have to, like, charge my bank account for it. Thanks be to EA. Oh, the unstoppable kick to the face.
Quick, help! Hey there, BD1. Holding up okay? Good to hear.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay, I am unclear if I'm even supposed to be able to... You mean just killing random animals? Yeah. Oh wait, I'm missing that, aren't I? I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing.
Lucky block. How many hits does it take?
Help! Help! Stim!
I don't know if we can win. Watch out! Keep pressure on him. Hit him! Blasting again! He's almost down! That got you! Messed with the wrong unit.
Yeah, this game is like, it's not horrible, but like people sitting here talking about how great it is, it's like...
Point taken. Break his defense. Should run from this squadron. We're alone now, Jedi. Time to end it. Hold still.
Yeah, it is. It's just it just copies, you know, 300 games that are popular. You've got like Final Fantasy or Skyrim with that sphere grid tree, and then Death Standing is more of like Death Sitting. It's actually probably more accurate. But then you get like, you know, the Uncharted shit, which is fine. I like those types of games. That's not why I go and play Dark Souls and shit. I think I went the wrong way. I looped all the way around, didn't I? I will? Alright, I'm gonna take that little gondola there. How do you know? You don't know what's in that stim pack. They might find out, like, you have to go to Kashyyyk to go to the Monster energy drink factory to save you. Like, oh, without that, there's no more stims. As we all know, Monster energy drink. Name me one Japanese game with massive product placement like that. I've just not seen it like that.
Cal, we've got a walker firing on us, and our weapons are down.
Is that him? Tell him he better get his butt.
Hold on, I'm on my way.
Oh yeah, that's right, Pepsi Man, that classic. First of all, that's like a game built for that. So you could say Yo Noid or the Chester Cheetah games, or... But Pepsi Man's not a real game. It's like you fucking got it with Pepsi. Oh, dude, yeah. Use your fucking, like, sweet ninja skills, bro. No, it did not.
Hey!
Yeah, like the Burger...
What's that mean?
Like the Burger King games. First of all, those are great games. Second of all, so's Yo-Noid. There was the McKids game, I guess, that was... But that was like its purpose. I've just never seen a game where they're like...
Nice work out there, kid. Hey, you got some real moves
Hand
on
me a
you.
McDonald's hamburger.
Just tell me that this visit wasn't for nothing.
I found the tomb of a Zepho sage. They definitely used the Force.
An advanced civilization of force wielders who mysteriously vanished. No wonder Master Cordova became so obsessed with them.
We should go to a planet
Before they disappeared,
and get
the
something
Zepho
that will
journeyed to the
hold your
planet
eyeballs
Kashyyyk.
in.
Oh.
Cordova had a Wookiee friend named Tarful. Maybe we can find him.
Sheik, look, things are really bad down there. The Empire's muscling in on those Wookiees big time.
Then we better get ready for a fight.
Butt chug it.
I think this lifestyle suits you. Fighting that walker seems to have made you more confident. So, how are you holding up?
I mean, with the Force?
Yes, with the Force. I know you said it could be overwhelming.
Haven't gotten myself killed yet. Rather not talk about
See,
it.
he's drinking a Monster Energy drink.
Well, I understand. More than you realize.
Why'd you choose to stop using the Force?
When the Purge started, and our clone troops turned against us, my Padawan and I took several younglings and we went into hiding. But we didn't last long. Imperial Patrol was about to discover our location, so I tried to lure them away from my Padawan Trilla. She stayed behind with the younglings. They caught me. And they tortured me. They wanted to know about the others and how many were left, but mostly they wanted to know about Cordova and where he went.
But you escaped.
It was a prison riot. I saw my opportunity and I took it. But they almost broke me. And I am not the same as I was, Cal.
Your Padawan. Did she survive?
No. But that's why we can't give up. We can't let the sacrifice of those closest to us be for nothing.
Hey, Grease, what's this thing?
What? You've never seen a terrarium before?
Sure, but don't they usually have plants in them?
Well, I've been a bit busy hauling you around the galaxy. But you know, you could pay me back with some seeds.
I thought you hated nature.
When it's out there, you betcha. But when it's behind a comfortably thick wall of embarring glass, that's perfection.
All right, I'll see if I can find any. You're growing fast.
Okay, so they're just gone now? They sent a walker after us, and now they're just gone? We're just hanging out in the hangar and...
You know, my piloting hasn't been this good since I graduated first in my class at the Lateron Space Academy.
I wasn't aware Lateron had an academy.
Yeah, it was new, back in the day. You probably don't get around that area much.
So what did you train on?
Name it. Fighters, freighters, short range, long range, whatever. I flew circles around everybody.
You flew freighters in circles?
Yeah, it's all they really allowed me to do. I was so good, though. You should have seen me.
Yeah. Lasagna.
Sit down, kid. It's time to land.
This game is no harvester, I'll tell you that much.
Tell me we're not running that blockade.
Oh, only as a last resort. I've rigged the Mantis' transponder to transmit Imperial signals. Hey, Grease.
Yeah.
Keep your power signature.
As long as they don't look out the windows and look at us, they'll think we're an Imperial ship.
I don't need another set of hands. Just please keep your eye on the scanner.
All right.
Please.
All right.
All right.
I don't see anything.
You're preoccupied with something on the ground. We're clear.
I dragged that pasta sauce from one side of the galaxy to the other. I was the best at it.
That doesn't look good.
What, the animation and the artwork? Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad.
Wookiees have been enslaved. Or displaced.
Yes, I played Mass Effect. Not Andromeda. Luckily, as far as I understand it.
Kid, aren't you supposed to be watching the monitors?
Guerrilla fighters, Wookiees and off-worlders ambushing an Imperial convoy.
Walkers approaching their position.
Tarful could be with them.
Tarful could be anywhere, like deep in the ground, like we're gonna be if we get caught up in that battle down there.
We don't have any other options. And we'll die without our help.
So what's your plan?
Sabotage. We used to scrap walkers on Braca. I'll just jack one.
Get a load of the kid. He thinks we're back in the Clone Wars.
Captain, get us near those walkers.
Wait, what?
Listen, those walkers double as troop transport, so once you get inside, be careful.
No freeze grease to work this magic.
Hey, do me a favor. Stay alive down there.
I'll add it to the plan.
Fuck you.
Right, if you're jumping, you better do it now, kid.
You ready for a swim, BD?
I mean, like, seriously, what is with everybody just being like, yo, I'm from space, New York. I like space pizza, I like space spaghetti, I call it space-getty. Look at my weird alien tits.
You ready to do this? That was close.
Oh, I'm gonna have to climb the shit on him.
Now how do we get on top?
We probably climb. Because now you're Nathan Drake.
Okay, now where?
I'm gonna climb right up its ass. Here we go, come on.
Let's finish this. Thanks, BD.
Shadow of the Colossus is a fucking great game. Did you play the re-release?
Let's climb to the top.
It's amazing. Like the
There's no pulse.
remaster.
Your turn to report fatalities. This is L97240 reporting in. We've got confirmed casualties. Was that a perk? It's the Jedi! I'm after him. Don't fall! Smash him. Can we really beat him? Get the coward! That's it. It's all over now. I hit him! Why did I do that?
It's amazing. Like I loved it on PS2, but like the remake was just unbelievable.
Brought more firepower than we thought. How's our hull looking? Badly damaged. We're at 70% integrity and falling. That should still be enough to stomp out these insurgents. Huh?
They're wearing helmets.
It actually worked.
They're wearing fucking helmets. Why didn't you kill them?
You're in violation of Imperial Protocol
shut that guy up?
207. Stand down or we won't hit.
Let's do this. So those are the blasters. Whoops. That's out of the way. Someone who just brought that to the table. Who are you?
Someone making the Empire angry. We're advancing on an imp landing pad up ahead. Wouldn't mind fire support.
Copy that. Let's make them even angrier. We won't be using that anytime soon.
They go, oh shit. No, every good guy's from Space New York. Just like Forrest Whitaker from Space.
Just keep coming.
Where do we... If you don't want to be identified, just speak in a British accent and act snooty.
It's headed for us. Can we do anything? Hold on! Brace yourself, BD!
Off me, motherfucker. Yeah, this... Not in the Empire. This game is not as good as Harvester. Not even close.
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, we are not doing that again.
You just wrecked a perfectly good walker.
Shut up.
Got a name?
Cal Kestis.
Saw Gerrera. What are you doing on Kashyyyk?
Looking for somebody. What are you doing here?
My companions and I came to Kashyyyk to disrupt Imperial supply lines.
Hey!
So, who are you looking for?
A Wookiee chieftain named Tarful.
Tarful is impossible to find. There's a reason he's evaded the Empire for this long.
He's a freedom fighter?
He's the freedom fighter. A symbol of the Wookiee resistance. Striking at the Empire from the Shadowlands.
Seer, Grease, this is Saw.
How you doing?
What do you want with Tarful?
Jedi business.
Jedi are dead.
Not all of them.
Get that off a corpse?
My master gave it to me.
This pad supports an Imperial refinery that runs on Wookiee slave labor. Intel suggests that some of the captives there are guerrilla fighters.
I should help them. One of them might know how to contact Tarful.
It's possible.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. The Manus works
Hang on.
It's a great ship, excellent pilot.
What kind of pizza do they have around here, huh?
Close support.
Where's pasta restaurant?
With a bit of luck, we'll intercept any distress calls.
Appreciate it. My lieutenants and I will scout ahead to prepare the attack. Join us when you're ready. Go, go.
Things are even worse here than on Zepho.
I need a fucking save point
Anything goes
here.
wrong with this plan, we're finished.
Mari's mapped out the nearest garrisons. The Empire won't have time to...
Ew. Fucking hate Wookiees. Fucking hate them.
She's in no condition to fight. You're right. There's no time.
Yeah, we should eat her. You're right.
Until we get back.
Screw Baka.
Saul's hoping to find some news of Tarful at the refinery. This morning that he's been seen in the Shadowlands.
Is there literally not one around here? Fuck you.
Things are even worse here than on Zepho.
Did you say Zepho?
I used to live there before the Empire came. Do you know it?
Yeah, I've been. It's horrible what happened.
We weren't able to fight back, but here, with the Wookiees, we have a chance.
Yeah,
Hang
sure you
on.
do. Big dumb hairy apes with no technology. It's gonna go great. But they've got heart. Alright, fuck it.
BD-1, Saw should be at the other end of this trench.
Floody-doo.
No way across. Maybe something around here can help. Look, a workbench.
Whoa! Shit! I'm so glad you guys gave me a save point. Oh, you fucking stupid asshole!
How much current can you conduct? Well, with this transformer, I bet you can short-circuit Imperial tech.
Ooh. Alright. Good night, Nate. I'm going to bed as well.
Let's try it. Thanks.
Excuse me, stupid fucking monkey.
What can you do, BD? Don't fall behind, BD1.
Good night, everyone. I'm hopping off too. I'm really annoyed I can't find a fucking save point. Hey, random laser doors. That's Star Wars for you.
Moving out.
Alright, I don't give a shit. Alright. Yeah, I gotta find more games that, like, I want to play. I played the original Mass Effect. I wouldn't mind doing Dead Space and, like, a bunch of different ones. I think this week I'm gonna try to do Lunar. I think I've got it figured out, but I was having some issues with streaming it. So, I mean, I've got all these like Xbox 360 games I'd love to do, like this one, or like this one. I'd love to do a Castlevanias, that type of crap. I'm trying to figure out if I've got. Yeah, I've got Dead Space here. I know I've got Mass Effect somewhere, but I'd love to do all those. So I don't know. I've really got to start doing those. I don't want to spend like whole multiple episodes on the same game. I want to like just give a little gameplay, maybe play 2 to 4 hours on a game and then whatever. I mean, I don't want to play Mass Effect for fucking the 50 hours it took to beat that game. So I don't know. I've got to start looking at it and do a schedule. I don't want to play through all of Lunar because I don't want to play that game for fucking 4 weeks straight. I just want to kind of do small little bits of games, do new games that people might not have gotten, and stuff like that. So, all right, thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. Next stream will be probably Wednesday night, and I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I'll announce that. If I can get Luna working, great. If not, maybe I will do Mass Effect or something like that. No, I do PS4 for like only games that are specifically for that, but like Jedi Order is PC, stuff like that. So I really got to get my I've got to get my capture card working so I can actually stream, because right now how I have to do my PS4 is I have to do remote play and capture that. But yesterday I was doing that to get some gameplay for a video I'm working on about Fallen Order, and I was not happy about it. It was like cutting out and really downgrading in what's it called, quality. So all right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks again.